Been a little bit. Been busy. I need to make a weekday stream because I can't stream every weekend. I should have streamed last weekend, but you know. Alright, so we are. Right. There's specialty wood that I was trying to figure out. It's been 2 weeks and I'm surprised I remembered it so fast. Right, I can't do that jump. I can do that with Yes, but I can't do that with this one. Come and play with us, they said. You can win back your forest, they said. Didn't you? They didn't tell me that I had to go all in, or the odds were 10,000 in 1. Yeah.
You owe me! You owe me!
Hey.
How'd it go? Well, we didn't manage to get your force back yet, but we did find out the game is rigged in some way off to the top. Now all I have to do is get some proof that there's some funny business with Lady Luck as well. You haven't noticed people from Goldpaw doing anything strange in the woods lately, have you? Well, they're up to something over in Alt Woods there, but to be honest, there were so many of the beggars and trespassing in and out, I couldn't keep track of it all. Maybe that's where they are making the dice. Let's go and have a look, shall we? Hold your horses, laddie. You'll not be going anywhere near Alt Woods unless you can cast Quicken Growth. What's that? It's a spell, you Bagmot. You've never heard of it, yeah, kids these days. Here, I'll teach it to you. Cool. Can you now figure from the name this place makes plants grow fast? Guess it that we be a tiny seed. An old tree as tall as a house before you can blink. The path Pain Tea got the way through. If you sling this spell a few toadstools, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Righto, looks like we're off to the Alt Woods. Monsters. Thought so. Well, maybe I can find more of those little dudes.
Watch your backs.
Dang it.
Need a little help here.
You do that while I over there. Just blasting for 600 damage. Jeez. That guy hurts. Wreck some people. There we go. That's the timing. Nope. Boom. Boom. Okay. Alright, so back to over here, since I was over here before, but...
You ready for this?
Jump.
Enemy down!
I got one of these new controllers, so I should be able to do some key binding. So let me go test this out real fast. I want to see how this works. Alright. So we got this thing. Alright, how does this work? I want this one to be the light one. Okay. Cool. Works like a charm. Alright, so I have these two back paddles here. Let me go closer for you guys. So I can make these keys anything. And so I'm making them like combat keys so I can keep my thumbs both on the two joysticks so I can, you know, look around while still doing combat. Because X isn't really used that much. At least not in combat. Cool. Let's go look at the mini. Whoops. Let's look at the mini map. So this way looks like it's the wrong way. So maybe I can get some good stuff. Bunch of monsters here. Is there any chests? Or anything like that? There is a chest, aha. Oh, wrong way. Okay. Okay, so that just got me those two. Okay, that's fine. Let's go make this happen then. I'm gonna go down here, we're gonna fight this battle, because I have to.
This will be over in no time.
Yeah, nuke out some people real fast. Oh, oops. I was hitting X to jump for some reason. How do I? Oh, never mind. Found it. This should get me my treasure chest. Right, there was a treasure chest over here. Yep. And some more materials, which I don't know what I'm going to do with all these mats. Ooh. Slightly increased. Cool. So, probably better than this one. So, this top one and the bottom one.
What's this?
I like this actually. It lets me control the map, the camera a lot better. And in this game and in use, the mini map can be a problem unless you do the lock on. Right, I forgot to be doing that too. Cool. Yes, please. Should have broken 8 hours by now. Yep, just barely. It's day 8 and I've barely broken 8 hours. I just started day 8, but... There's that whole area over there. I'll probably check that out when I get back. More mats? Just a pebble. Is that it? Have I explored this area down here? Yeah, looks like I have. Yep, just some more mats. I don't know what all these mats are gonna do for me. I wish it would show which color to go with what, because it's like white for the first skill, right? Oops. It's like white, but 4 of them green. At least with the green ones, I can do. Alright, let's go check things out. Huh. They have been busy. Yeah, I agree with that. So this is where they've been making the trick dice. How shall we do this? Charge in shouting our heads off?
No.
We can't draw attention to them. We need to slip in undetected and figure out what they're doing. I mean, it's gonna end up with combat anyways. Hide yourself. Some Schwab is coming. Why did they have to build it so far away? That's a good question. Why indeed? Fool, any closer and people the city would surely discover it. Yeah, they're definitely from Goldpaw. I have a mighty fine idea all of a sudden. I'm concerned. I am concerned on what your mighty fine idea is. Somehow I don't think it'll end well for any of us. You know, I think I might be thinking what you're thinking. Oh boy. What's the Sky Pirates want? Hmm? Knock them out, sneak in with their clothes? Ha! Called that! Knock them out, sneak in with their clothes. Yep. Standard RPG. And it was a bunch of Sky Pirates. Definitely. Only way to find out, we'll keep watch out here. Off you go and sneak in their dice factory. But we're not dogs. Like, we're the wrong race entirely. I think this only works if you're like humans. But whatever. This is standard JRPG. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Oh, great. I should have equipped Evan then properly. Yeah, me too. Looks like... Well, he did. This might just work. Well, at least we need 2 forms of proof. The first thing is... First is something tying directly to the deception. Some sort of documented evidence would be ideal. The next evidence is how they're manipulating the dice. My guess is they're not using magic. Really, but how else could it be done? Spirits. We have a few different techniques for manipulating things from a distance from where I'm at. I wouldn't be surprised if someone here has come up with something similar.
Alright.
So let's go find the proof. Let's do it. My disguises should help us get close to the people who work here. Maybe we can pick up some clues. Let's equip Evan just in case. not switch who's the main party member? Oops. Yeah. No. You're not gonna let me... Whatever. Well, where's the spare control unit? I'm sure I left it here on the table. Looks like some kind of control unit, but there's no way you'll be able to sneak it out from under your, from that worker's nose.
Hey there.
Every day I said you made today, friend. I'm feeling exceptionally provocative. I think I've even broken my daily record. I'm sick to the back of teeth churning out regular dice after day. When will I be allowed to work in the trick dice department? Not all dice are trick dice. Interesting. How dare you? I'm not idling. I have something very important to do. And what about you? Shouldn't you be going back to work also? You obtained a remote device.
Oh.
Must be it. Based off of all the stuff, it looks like what I thought. A remote control for the Lady Luck dice. It's just like you said. Fluffy guess. Anyways, Fungus must have one of these. So, this is how we keep taxes so high, and how we stole all these forests from him? Sure seems that way. It's also how we're gonna make him pay. You could really, we could really use some proof connecting to this place. Alright, let's take a look around a little more. Can I go down?
Hey there.
Have you seen my blueprints? You do not know what blueprints are? Forgive me. I should have taken better care of them. All the dice meet the required standard, and this week quota's met. So now it's time to relax. Our fault.
Yes.
Loquay has long been famous for its tricks and contraptions, you know. It's our job to take all this knowledge and use it to create even more exciting dice. And only we high officials of the realm are permitted the privileges of working with them. Such honor. Such great honor. Oh, this is a proposal suggesting a few improvements of our basic dice design. We cannot go making the same old thing forever, after all. We should be seeking out new ideas with all of that.
Yeah.
You must excuse me, I seem rather busy at the moment.
A lot of chicken wings. It looked really different.
What did?
Chicken wing on the eggs. This still nigga's like, what happened? Did you play the games? Like, I ate chicken wings and went to sleep kind of early. I fell asleep for a while. I was like, we kept eating like 45 plus chicken wings.
I didn't finish them all off. There was some...
There's still some out there?
Yeah, I didn't finish them all
I
off.
didn't. I opened one box and only like 2 in it. Enough for you. They know the rest or not.
Oh,
Really?
And they're definitely bad. They sat overnight unless you want to eat them and put them in the fridge. Put them in the fridge for you. Here's one hot wing, 2 teriyaki, and 2 parmesan, so 5 in total as we made. We had a lot. There's 15 to 16 in each of those boxes, and I think they gave us a little heavy because they looked heavy. We had a lot of chicken wings left. Did you not realize we ate that much?
I thought there was only like how many was it per box? I thought it was only a dozen per box.
No, a medium is 16. It's
Oh.
it's 8, 16, or 24.
Gotcha.
Yep, we ate a lot of wings, Kevin. And it says approximately 16, so it could be more.
Alright, let's escape the dice factory. I expect a combat.
Were you eating? Think there was only 12 in each box?
Yeah, I was like counting how many I was having.
I figured it took like 6 of each on my first go through, and then I like had a couple more after
oh
that.
my
But
goodness!
still.
Yep, that's what I expected.
Blimey!
Yeah, I don't like our chances either. I don't know what the hell this is.
Come on!
Yep, let's go fight this
Come
thing.
on, Evan, fight this thing.
No, fuck Evan. He's not in the. He's in the backup party.
He's not in the fighting party anymore.
Fuck that guy.
He's a weak bitch.
Yeah, he's probably strong, but fuck that guy anyways.
Why? The president better?
Oh, yeah.
Of course you do.
President badass with a gun.
Oh, you gotta own this thing. So what's with the little things on the ground?
Let's see. Boom!
That's your magic?
No, that was them. That was the little guys at the ground.
Looks like Evan's in your party right now.
Yeah, unfortunately. Alright, become a cannon. That's my magic. Roll. Ow. Oh, okay.
You purchased it.
No, actually, I'm apparently a much higher roll than I thought I was.
You look the same. It's level 21. Yeah, it's not gonna be you. You're a player level 7. Now you're the lady.
Yeah. Fucking kick this ass.
When did you think that? It never hurt anybody but me a little bit.
I don't know. I was facing some behemoth things, and those were hitting me for like half my life points. They were hitting me for like 358, and I was like, oh no. Alright, that's the stuff, lad. Now where can we hang the switching dog out to dry? We sure can. With this thing to help us, we'll be able to expose him for the fraud he is. Evan, I need you to be okay with what we're about to do. We'll be interfering directly in another country's affairs. If it doesn't go well for us, things could get out of the way, and they'll probably go really bad. You'll be making an enemy of an entire nation. Are you willing to take that risk? Stealing from one's own people is unforgivable. We cannot stand by and let that happen. We'll have to give the citizens of Gold Paw their country back.
That's the stuff, man.
Alright, let's do it.
Oi.
You grow more kingly over the day, Your Majesty. You really are starting to sound like a king, you know that? Alright, our leader has set out his policy. And now it's time to implement it. Party. Ooh, hello. Yes. What? Well met, travelers. Show me what you got. Give me what I like and quite a lot. You know I'm talking about the mushrooms. They get slingy. I don't know. Here, take this mushroom. The sticky, slimy, gucky ones. Gotta be this one then. Ooh, yeah! The Higgly had, yeah, nice. Higgly befriended. Muttonbane, the Mushy, has decided to join your adventures. Cool. Okay, I only have 4 at a time? Interesting. Will occasionally create more Higglies when attacked with their own element. Slightly increase an enemy physical defense for a short period of time. Temporary creates an energy field that boosts resistances to wind attacks. And this one's the healing, right? Alright. What does it do? Oops. Slightly decrease the enemy's physical defense for a short period of time. Ooh, hello. Will occasionally create more Higglies when attacked with their own elements. Slightly decrease the enemy physical defense for a short period of time. Okay, cool. I like that. Water spraying cannon appears and is used to blast the enemy. Nice. And then boost the chances of players inflicting status ailments when awakened. And, more importantly, you use it. Alright, cool. Yeah, I got a blue Higgly. That's gonna be good for her, I guess. Ooh, a sorcerer's ring. Oh, it's gonna be here. Yes, please. We might as well just quick travel, right? Is there any reason not to quick travel? The gold paw. I don't think so. Well, let's see how this goes. You again. Did Lady Luck provide the evidence of dastardly machinations to which you imagined us guilty? The very people you were supposed to serve. More wild accusations, and where's your proof? Some indigenous device somewhere hidden inside Lady Luck, perhaps? Come on, we know we're on to you. Why not drop the act? There's no act to drop. I'm innocent, as the mistress of fortune herself will attest. Will she now? I hear she's the one who passes judgments on legal matters around here. How does a trial sound?
Indeed.
It sounds very fine indeed. Yes, this is the way of Goldpaw. All matters of state, be they legal, political, or otherwise, may be are decided by the roll of the sacred dice. As the ruler over this great nation, I'm more than willing to submit myself to the judgment of Lady Luck. But know that I'm found innocent, I shall find your attempts of sedition with the gravity they deserve, and you'll be punished for the crimes against the state. Do you accept my terms? We do. Then we will begin preparations right away. Come to the square at the appointed time. All right, time for the main event. I leave this to you, if you don't mind, Roland.
Sure.
All right, see. Sure, I was hoping you'd say that. Let's make this happen. All right. The trial can. I hereby convene the trial of fortune of Master Grand High Roller of Grandpa. Being his defendant, His Eminence will be unable to preside over the hearing. As such, it falls to me to discharge this duty. I hope you'll forgive my doubtless clumsy efforts in the most unfamiliar role. A trial is underway. And with the Grand High Roller in the dock, no less. When in the world can have happened? Why are you dressed like that, Roland? Because this is a court of law. Yeah, that looks freaking awesome. Stands accused of dereliction of duty, specifically knowing deception of the people. If the prosecution would like to begin making its case, I intend to prove to this court that Master Pungus did knowingly and willingly, with the aid of a network of most trusted retainers, defraud the very people whose care he is entrusted. Further, I'd like to show that he distributed devices among his accomplishments which were carried out on a grand scale through the manipulation of dice rolls. I do not have any doubt you found evidence of some trifling charlatanry among lower-level officials, but to allege that this administration as a whole is complicit in such a behavior is preposterous. I do not, and have not, and will never engage in dishonest practices of any kind, and to accuse me of such is to defame my character and call my good name into question. Perhaps you'll permit those present to withhold judgment on the matter of your innocence until I have presented my prayer.
But
what is the meaning of this? I think you know it very well after all. This document was written by you, was it not? Ladies and gentlemen, I present the prosecution's key exhibit, written instructions for the assembly of the manipulation of dice, clearly signed by Master Pungus. Does the accused have anything to say in his defense?
no.
Only that my prior outburst was merely an expression of shock at the brazenness of the shameless act. I've never seen this document in my life. To stoop to the fabrication of evidence is a pitiful tactic indeed. It's forgery, plain and simple. Then why don't we let Lady Luck be the judge of that? By all means. It seems that both sides are satisfied and trust the judgment of this matter to Mr. Fortune. May the dice roll stand as an undisputed word of truth. Lady Luck, grant us an even number if this evidence is to be false, otherwise let it be odd. Time to show the people of Goldpell how badly they were misled.
Even the evidence is judged to be false. Lady Luck has spoken.
Right on, Your Majesty.
What is happening? The die. Something is wrong with the die.
Which brings us to the crux of the prosecution's case. That Master Pugnacious knowingly manipulated Lady Luck.
What? No!
Yeah, with this remote control thingy.
But
This is By the use of the remote control, the outcome of ladylike dice can be readily manipulated. The prosecution was able to visit the place where the devices are manufactured and procure one of their for their own purposes, namely the demonstration of this fraud. Master Poon deliberately kept taxes high and stole Nellia's force from him, all using this horrible trick. Can this really be true? Cheat! Deceiver! Shame on you! You are the Grand High Roller! Don't you have anything to say for yourself? All that I did for Goldpaw. I had to make my nation rich. Richer than any other. It was the only way. The bond with his people is weakening. Soon it will be time. Interesting.
What's that?
It's the Kingmaker, Longfang!
He doesn't look happy.
Longfang? Here in the city? But why?
Master Pugnacious, your right to rule has been tested and found wanting. My plan is complete. Your king's bond is mine!
I love it. It's a frickin' snake has been deceiving me this entire time. Because why wouldn't it be? Rats, snakes, oh my gosh. Train dogs and cats. Well then, that looks quite the boss battle. Longfang, Butcher, Baker, Kingsmaker. Okay then. Where are we?
Flip!
It's an interdimensional dimension, ain't it? And if we don't do something, it'll eat up this whole kingdom.
What?
Then we have to stop
You ain't
Longfang.
wrong there.
You're not wrong there, me boy. Come on, let's knock some sense back into old Bitey, shall we? You just surely. That ain't just a Kingmaker. That's a Kingmaker gone dule. A blessed realm breaker. Don't be like that, Mun. Where there's a will, there's a way. He's losing his marbles. Which means he can keep which means he can't keep a lid on all that power. What happens to power when you can't keep a lid on it? That's right, it comes out flying all over. Places where it comes flying out are exactly the right places to wallop. Just hit them where it hurts, and you'll hurt them good and proper. And don't worry about knowing where the special spots are. Thanks to your bond with yours truly, you'll be able to spot them no problem.
Yeah! Do your worst!
Weak spots. Realm Wreckers are Kingmakers who have lost control of their enormous powers and run wild as a result. The powers escape them in bright, glowing bursts. The points in which the energy escapes are particularly vulnerable to attack, so if you focus on them, you'll deal a lot of damage. Hiking makers, Higan-makers are mysterious entities that absorb the power of the Kingmakers, giving them the ability to exploit their weaknesses when enough of them are gathered. They're born from items into which the Kingmakers has instilled power. So if you smash up anything a Kingmaker creates, you'll just find some areas. When enough of them has appeared, a gold circle around them, and they'll beckon or repress and Call always impressive assists. Oh jeez, oh gosh. No! Do I have to stand next to them? How do I avoid? I've always had issues with that.
Take that! Make yourselves useful.
Maybe I need to watch a tutorial on how to awaken them. I thought I understood it.
Little help here.
Healing going on. I'm having trouble with this awakening. I don't. I'm gonna watch it. I thought I had it. So I might do this. Oh, whoops. Doing the wrong one. Alright, that's fine. Man. Oh boy.
Where you go now?
Yeah. Take that, long thing. This here is the square, isn't it? We're back. Suppose that means Longfang has really calmed down. For now, at least. Guess we better tie up some loose ends, huh? I have done the unforgivable. My desire to lift my kingdom out of poverty has become an all-consuming greed. That weakness has made me vulnerable, and he exploited it. Who is he? The one who stole your king's bond. He came some months ago. He promised secret knowledge in ways of which our nation might become greater. And in return, he sought high office. It was he who suggested that the dice be manipulated, who gave me the means in which it may be done. Why did I fall under spell, and how? How have I allowed such things to happen? You managed to calm your kingmaker down, but without your king's bond, will things be okay here? You have bought us little time. He will sleep a while yet. But in time, he will reawaken. In the absence of the bond, he will seek to destroy our kingdom once again. But why? Curse this scaly plate. There ain't jot or rhyme or reason for such wanton savagery. Now, not now. Shh. Master Polonga, for the sake of your kingdom, for the sake of your bond, will you help us? Forgive me, I haven't introduced myself properly. I am Evan Pettywhisker of the House of Trindium. I have formed a pot with this kingmaker of the Cradle of Light, and mean to have found a new nation in the Heartlands. Will you stand with me? So this is what I sensed with you. It was plain in front of me at first that you were no ordinary child. But what is this that you propose? You want to I want to protect our world. I want to make sure no one else has to lose what's most important to them. And I want you to help me. I will do all that I can, of course. I fear that he who stole my king's bond might not be satisfied with mine alone. This being so, we must stand together with our brother nations or lose all that is most dear to us. With this in mind, I shall return Nali's forest to him. Indeed, I must return all that I stole. Word of my decision has been sent to Nali already, of course.
Thank you.
Really, thank you so much. Goldpaw will rise again, and his people with it. I wish you good fortune in your quest, friends. But this is better than you cowering sphere of him, I suppose. Yeah, he is impressive. I wish I could be like Master and get the dice to say whatever I wanted. I wish I could use my parents to pick up my pocket money every single month. That would be amazing. I would have whatever I wanted for dinner. Meet jackpot every night.
Woo!
Well, Longfang was enormous. My jaw just dropped when I saw him. I could not believe what I was seeing. Yeah.
Oh.
Catching a glimpse of Longfang is a sign that my luck is about to change. I am sure of it. I'll visit the casino right away. I'll find a fortune teller of all the Goldpaw. Curse the Mandarin for the swindler he was. I'll be honest with you. I was considering loading the dice in my favor, but of course my luck being what it is, I have little faith in my powers of deception.
Yes.
It was Ya P who... I must confess, when I saw him issuing instructions to the crowd, so completely in control of the situation, I nearly forgot my own duties.
Thank you very much.
Does that mean I can actually gamble? Like, with legit?
Welcome.
Excuse me?
Alright, well, guess not. We'll get back to the forest and then we'll save. This was a good day for advancing the plot.
Hey.
Money!
Anything I want? No, not really.
Take your time. Come back anytime.
Oh, whoops, I do want that actually. Tripdoor. Forest Nalia. I'll go here because I can save, and then we'll start where I stopped last time, the exact same location. But much further ahead. Yes, please. Alright. We got much further. Doing good. I'll see if I can get on tomorrow. Signing off for now, though.